Hey YouTube, welcome back. So today we have another tutorial on troubleshooting this 2011 MacBook Air 13-inch. The model is A as in Apple 1369. So the customer is complaining that it will not boot or turn on. So let me show you the symptom real quick. Customer saying that sometimes this plug works and sometimes it doesn't work. And this is the 60 watts adapter. So according to my research, I think the MacBook Air is supposed to be like 45 watts. This mainly use it for MacBook or MacBook Pro. But anyway, let's go ahead and show you guys. Pretty good condition, physical check and everything, no major dent or anything. So when he brought me this MacBook, it was already missing some of the screw. I guess he tried to open it up and lost some of the screw and he just left it. So I'm gonna plug in and show you guys the symptom real quick. I'm gonna use my good charger right here. So although the charging port is kind of dirty, I'm not sure if it was wet over here or got water damage. Hopefully it's not gonna mess up my charger. So it just show green, and sometimes you say if you play with it, it shows amber and then turn green. Okay. So yeah, I probably need to clean this part right here. It maybe look like a kind of liquid damage or something around this area. So anyway, I'm gonna use my tools. I got this tool set out of eBay, so you could purchase on Amazon as well. Not affiliated with this company, so I'm just telling you guys where to purchase. So the one in the midsection right here, those are the two long ones. So unfortunately, he only got one long one, so. And then the rest of them are the short, stubby kind. Like this. Make sure you don't lose them. I'm gonna put it here. So total, he only has like 4 screws. Now you can pop it open. Normally it's locked with this black protruding plastic right here. Go in here. So I'm going to use my Samsung S22 Ultra. Since it has a macro zoom. So let me go get my camera. By the way, it's better to remove the whole board. We need to remove the battery as well. So the battery, you need to remove the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the screws, okay? The only one in the middle is the long screw. The rest of them is a small one or short stubby one. Oh no. I guess 3 of them, 2 of the logic board is a long one, and 2 of the one around the edge, those are the short stubby one. So yeah, pretty short. And after that, you need to pull this plug. There's a plastic tab right here. You need to pull it down, okay, or toward the outer edge of the MacBook, or away from the logic board, and it's just pry it up. And this is the A as in Apple 1405. Right there, in case you need to purchase a battery. And remove this strip, the flex cable. Okay, make sure you don't damage it. You need to remove this speaker, pry upward. Disengage, and remove this LCD cable, pry upward. There's a spring, and then now you can pull it out. Okay, this is Wi-Fi Bluetooth right here. You need to remove it, and then you'll SSD drive, and also the CPU fan, and then I think that's it, CPU fan. Okay. We need to remove 1, 2, 3 of those screws to take out the CPU fan. And then there's one more screw down there for the heatsink. And we need to remove all these screws. We don't need to remove the heatsink screw. And then right there, this one and that. And then after that, we're going to test out the board. So the lock is right here. You need to pry it out. And then now you can pull out the flex cable. Okay? That's for the mouse. The touch. Be sure to look at the size. So this one's pretty big head for the Wi-Fi Bluetooth. The one that's on the motherboard so look the same. Go and remove this SSD. Same as a Wi-Fi card. So we need to lift this up and then pull it toward the right. Okay. There's another screw down here for the logic board that you need to remove. Okay, this 3 at the CPU fan mounting screw. Put it right here. Just one small one for the heatsink. That's around the corner up there. And I believe now we could take out the CPU fan first. Oh, make sure you disengage the cable. Gonna pry out that lock again and then pull out the flex cable. There you go. And if you think it's dirty, you could clean it. Then now we could pry out. Oh, gotta remove this Wi-Fi, Bluetooth adapter. Same thing. Lift it up, yank it to the left. Okay, so you don't need to remove those coax cables. Make sure it's out the hook. So when you take out the main board, you're not going to drag it out. Now we could take it out. There you go. So now we're going to test this board out with the power supply and use our meter to check for the fuse. Oh, I had to leave this in. I need to connect to the power source. So I need to connect this connector without the fan and this flex cable. Okay, I don't need the fan. So I need to plug this in and then check for voltage. Here is a fuse right here. Oh shoot. The fuse is right here. Then I'm going to test with my voltage meter on the DC voltage. We should get about like 8 volt on each side. Turn on my voltmeter. Gonna touch negative to the ground. Okay, one side I get 8.37 volt, and the other side is just shorted, which is not normal. So that means the fuse is burned, and one of the components is shorted. According to my research, there's one of the capacitor. It is shorted. I'm gonna unplug it right now. So now I'm gonna use my Samsung S22 Ultra to zoom in for you guys to check it out. So yeah, try to look for any corrosion or anything has some kind of buildup. So yeah, those are the tiny resistor or capacitor. At first I thought the battery was bad, but actually the battery was kind of bad too. It shows 700 cycles already. But it's supposed to allow you to power your unit up anyway, so. Alright, so here's my camera. I'm gonna zoom in, start recording. And now I'm going to inspect or look at the chips to see which one it is burned. Although the fuse, you cannot really see if it's burned or not. So you need to take your time and look at closely. Look for a burn mark or anything like that. Just look for something out of ordinary. So alright, right here, it looks like one of the capacitor, it is burnt out. That's this one right here, A1V7E, that I'm reading upside down. Hopefully this one looks fine, but so far I only see one back capacitor right now. So yeah, unfortunately it is pretty hard to find the fuse for this MacBook Air, unless it's, you know how many amp, 1 amp, 2 amp, 3 amp, 4, 5, or 6 amp. I try to look everywhere. I cannot find the specification for the fuse. So I'm looking to purchase the donor board. So right here, this section look kind of like corroded. I might use alcohol to clean it, and hopefully that's not kind of burn mark or something. Because you gotta find out what caused the short circuit. Might be water damage or liquid or beverage. I might take out this side and inspect the chip on the other side, and this kind of look kind of bad. Although the donor board doesn't come with this power management side, so I'm going to stop it. I'm going to take out this flex cable. Disconnect this. And you're going to have to inspect the other side. So let me start recording again. So yeah, try to look for any corrosion or anything has some kind of buildup. So yeah, those are the tiny resistor or capacitor. At first I thought the battery was bad, but actually the battery was kind of bad too. It shows 700 cycles already. But it's supposed to allow you to power your unit up anyway, so. Stop that. Yeah, by looking at it, this side seems okay, but you never know. So far it's a fuse, and then that capacitor is bad. I'm going to remove this board where the power connected to. Gotta remove 2 of the cables, actually 3. There's a hook right there, make sure you unhook it. So by looking at the boards, nothing wrong with it. Let me check that fuse. There's supposed to be another fuse right here. Make sure that one's good. I'm gonna check for continuity. Okay, that one's good. So I'm just going to clean out the board and then fix those 2 parts, and hopefully that will fix the problem. Anyway, that's how you troubleshoot your logic board, mainly the fuse and then the capacitor, unless something happened to the IC chip. That's going to be a bigger problem. So yeah, I will need to purchase a donor board from eBay or Amazon, however I can find the cheapest, and then pull out those parts. Anyway, hopefully you guys give a thumbs up, like the video. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notification, or drop any comments on below. And I will keep you guys updated if I fix it or not. Thank you for watching. See you guys on the next video. As always, peace.